Yo, we back again, Madden King. We in the Golden Jacket League. I am the Titans in this league. We are in week 3. I'm playing the Bucks. Hope y'all having a great morning. It shall be probably afternoon about the time you see this upload. I appreciate you guys' support and likes and sharing the channel. It's greatly appreciated. I still haven't managed to get or find a league where the Dolphins is open, so I'm gonna end up creating one. I don't have a name for it yet. If you have any ideas, shoot it. I might just call it the PhinTank League, but that sounds pretty generic. But without further ado, let's get into this match.
Coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And it's raining. Oh man.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Everything conservative. No goofy shit. Matter of fact, while I'm on offense, do the defense as well. Starting off the 5.
A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Bucs, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Right.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Willis now off play action. Going right side here, and that's complete.
I don't know why he's
and this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
I remember crying on the phone, Issa.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 2nd down. Willis looks to throw here. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
I like the screen being...
Get the rookie some PT. Let's get the rookie some PT,
especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Play action. Here's Willis. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
Play action. Willis. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reese. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Quick, bro. Gotta keep going.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back to the ground, Cook. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd down. Here's Willis. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley with career touchdown number 70. And the Titans are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after
6.5 minute drive.
That makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They start to drive with White. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Oh, no.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with White. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Kirkland. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
We're going to take it nice and slow.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Slow and steady. Down.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Let's see how good he actually is in that tree.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. 3rd down, it's Willis. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down, Willis. That's to his running back, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Akers going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Willis looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick is good. That will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Excuse me. All right.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Here we go. We're going to keep it short. So just in case.
Looking to throw. Kirkland rolling to... Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Stevenson is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I'm going to put him away right now.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Put him away.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Starting to catch
on
to it now.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Kirkland. And that is incomplete. He could.
Come on, man. Making the stream. Messing up the stream, yo.
Brings up second down. To throw again. Kirkland. This is White on the screen. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. He's trying to parlay that great performance last week, NFC Offensive Player of the Week in Week 2, into a great performance in Week 3.
And the way he was able to do it last week, he started off doing it again this week. Energy, the way he comes off the line of scrimmage, attacks the defense, sets them back on their heels, and he finds openings as a result.
Dancing to his left. He gets it to Cooks. And he won't get close.
Make it hard,
Only
man.
a yard, 4th and 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 4th down, Kirkland. Complete right side to Otten.
You own that.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Now let's really
The
put
Bucs
him in the
trying
grave.
on 4th down but come up empty.
Just 'cause you
And
wanna
as a
pause and
result,
waste
it'll
my
be
time,
Titan football
like,
on the
that's gonna do
turnover on
anything
downs.
to
The
help you.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. After the sack on 1st down, Willis. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Good.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Trying to get some
Charles,
action
you were so
going.
close to
Goodness
halftime
grief.
there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give
Thing
it to
about
them in plus
these leagues, but when
territory
they
as
trash,
well.
they
Yeah, they were pushing real
Right.
hard to try
This
and
is
get
actually
something
a good
more on the
league.
board on their
I'm
side of the
surprised.
ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
See
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
See you out there. See you out there.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead
Stop
in
messing up the
intermission.
stats now.
As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach,
Let's see if he has
for more
fight
of the
left.
same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
I say we test the
The
fight.
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw. Kirkland. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
25-zip. That's what happens when these leagues make these quarters extra long. Like, this is uncalled for. 7 minutes. Either you got it or you don't. If not, I'm about to run it up. You're going to have to kick me, boot me. I don't care.
And now the kick is away.
But that's too much time, man. Goodness. Whew.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee.
And I don't think I'm going to do it to y'all. You know what? We done bottled him up. It's 21-zip. I'm going to just juice clock from here on out. I'll catch y'all on the next stream.